All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Down Forward Punch.
Wing Wing Hero.
Wing Wing Hero.
Wing Wing Hero to the February edition of Down Forward Punch, right after Chinese New Year, where everything goes rah-rahs.
That's right.
Yeah, great.
Logistic and world market come on hold.
Yeah, the best time to buy rice for every Asian. That's what we clearly all wait.
Why?
Well, I don't know, because it goes on sale, man. That's the best. It's like, yes, gong hei fat choi, but rice is on sale.
That's hilarious. Is that part of the whole celebrations?
Rice go on sale?
New Year come around, eat more rice.
Yeah. Let it rain. I make it rain. Let it rain.
Let's prep for the Asian wedding parties coming this summer.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold up. Skip. Do you guys throw rice on each other too? And
no, that's Indians, no? Hey, I know I'm dark-skinned, but
I think Italians do that too.
Italians throw rice?
Yeah.
No,
I was watching Godfather the other day, and when they were showing...
They do. You're right. Yeah,
right?
They do throw rice.
And it was like, Cecile, portamento lei, la fa son duro.
Yeah, and then they pick it up and make risotto.
Smash the grains, mate.
Don't waste.
Don't waste.
Yeah.
Yeah. But explain that a little bit.
What?
The whole... It's the Chinese New Year, right?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about it?
Not enough, man.
Or the only thing that... When people come up to you, you're like, it's the year of the tiger.
Yeah.
Rare.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know enough about Chinese New Year. Like, we celebrate Cambodian New Year in April. So this Chinese New Year, I believe it's the Lunar New Year. I don't know exactly about the calendar and whatnot. Maybe I'm just a disgrace of a nation, but no, I'm just saying. I don't know enough about it. I can't say enough about it. Back in action.
We're back in action. See, bro, there's no way we're going to let that one go.
Yeah.
You don't care.
Yeah, usually it's my camera that's messing up.
Oh, man. But I think before the phone rang and all the whole struggles began in this room,
Yeah.
I was saying it was... the thing we talked about why people commercializing everything was because in the news they were mourning the loss of that very popular... Buddha individual who was a great teacher of peace. He came up with
the Vietnamese
monk.
Monk. Yeah, the monk. Yeah, Thich Nhat. Damn,
You're probably close.
I forget. Yeah.
But basically, he was the father of. Excuse me, folks. Little guess.
Mm-hmm.
What was? There's a concept, man. It was like it's a form of
mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
And then you threw the joke at the time saying, "Yeah, mindfulness." They made how many billions of dollars creating that and basically expanding the quote unquote. Well, it's not a cult, but it's they just commercialized and marketed the damn whole thing.
Like it's a way of life. You should just be living it. But then it's like, hey, let's turn it into a movement where it's like we could sell courses on mindfulness and this and that. It's like, well, why don't I just learn it and that's it? You know, like...
Well, that's the thing in this world, bro. It seems like you need to learn everything from a book or everything that I need in life is somehow, some way in the, in the depths of somebody else's mind.
Yeah.
And I need to get in there and really get it out of them, and sometimes it costs $289.99 with free shipping. Like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the era of help for dummies, quote unquote.
Yeah.
They took that a little too far. Before it made sense because it was dumbing down something that was very complicating it.
Yeah.
Very complicated. And saying, hey, look, like C++ for dummies.
Yeah.
Right? Let me show you how to C++ code without needing to go into the real core fundamentals and technicality.
Yeah.
And with this stuff, it's like nowadays it's like, let me show you how to live like a regular human being. Let me show you how to have the most proficient morning routines ever.
Yeah.
5 steps to a better you.
Yeah, there's always a list. Yeah, 5 or 4 or
Right?
like the
9
the
steps
next
to better sex.
yeah, the next 10 things you need to do to succeed in life. It's just like
What 9 steps to better
Yeah.
sex?
yeah.
That step is 2, 3 at
Yeah,
most. Get in there. And
yeah. Why do
Get
you
it
need 10
off,
things?
you know what
Doesn't
I
even
mean?
make sense.
it's foolishness, and
Yeah.
it's crazy because it's like there's a cult behind it.
Yeah.
I don't know why there's some people when that follow these things, they really go deep. And
Oh, yeah.
one of the ones I found, which is comical, is the internet is riddled with them. These
Yeah.
guys who are gonna turn you into millionaires.
Yeah, these gurus. That's
These
what it is.
gurus.
Yeah.
And one of them who I couldn't stand them a lot because of his very shady tactics, and the rest have all like him, especially now with social media, has all become like that. It's some guy named like some Asian Tam Talk or Tam Lock or something.
Oh, that guy who always shows up on the YouTube ads.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
jets
yeah.
and shit like that.
Yeah.
Bro, these guys are a cult.
Yeah.
They literally are a cult, and they make money off of that, you know, of these individuals being so naive.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, what I have, you will want. Because, like, you know, they're flossing it on the internet to show that they have it. So it's like, you can attain this as well if you follow me. You know, if you buy into this program, this $1,000 for a lifetime access to my courses and tutoring and this and that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, you can do this. You just need my help. But then, you know, what's funny about a lot of these self-help gurus or these guys that, of course, they attain success, sure. But all the things that they're teaching, they just took from another book,
That's true.
you know? And it's just like that.
Rewarded it a little bit and
Yeah.
ran off with it.
Exactly. And that's what a lot of these books are nowadays, that, you know, there's always these new authors that keep coming out. You know, when before writing meant something. It's like there was something
talent
about
to
what
it.
you said that was unique, that it's just like, oh, I'm going
Very
into the
individual.
mind of this person, right? But now everything is just being sold as like, hey, you got to think my way, or it's like, hey, look, you know, I could get you to where you need to be. It's like, well, why don't I just listen to this guy? Just tell me who you learned it from. I don't want to learn from you, kind of thing. Or
I know.
you know, it's like those simple philosophies that are just easy to follow now are just being rewarded into their own, like, hey, I got the answer.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true. That's very true because
Yeah.
what was simple before, they're making it like, if you have it now, you're special.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and turn this mentality into dollars.
Well, you know, that's the world we
That's
live
what
in,
it
my
is.
friend.
It's the root. It's the root of all evil. You know, of course, money will make your life easier and get you the things you want. But then when it's just that drive to just be focused on the money.
No, the world we live in today is very exploitive. That's it. Let's exploit something, and you know,
Yeah.
it's like I don't understand how moms can support their young daughters who do some shady ass dancing videos on
Yeah.
TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
You know very well that your child is, you know, exploiting herself online
Yeah.
and perverting her you know, her beauty and her things that make her special as a young lady
Yeah.
or very unique or whatever you want to say it. You know, qualities, things that are not supposed to be so available. That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
It's like something that pretty is not supposed to be right there in the eyes of everybody, because the eyes of everybody are not very cool onlookers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Does that
Yeah.
make any sense?
Yeah, it's like, you know, like, there's going to be a huge handful of creeps.
Yeah.
Like that's the reason why they even pay attention to you in the first place. It's
Right?
just, you know, sometimes these guys are just like, oh my God, she said hi. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is my chance, you know? Like, let's see
Habibi, now what
how
are you
far I
talking
can go
about,
with this.
man? They have OnlyFans now,
Oh, yeah, of course.
where
yeah.
guys are paying girls $300 for them to have fake chats.
Yeah.
It's a fake chat.
Yeah.
You know the girl got nothing to do with you. She
Yeah.
will never look at you in real life.
Yeah.
And you're there paying her $300 for her to call you all these sweet words and, you know,
Yeah.
talk you in right quick and play the word game.
Yeah.
You know she's faking it, but that gets you off somehow.
Well, no, like because some guys just don't get enough attention, right? So that is a form of attention. Like, oh, acknowledgement. Like, oh, she knows that I'm
But
here.
sheesh, tell me, man, there's no part of your head that's like, she's doing this to 20,000 other people
Yeah. But some guys don't
and
care.
raking in it. She's raking the money in. And I'm a fat flob sitting here by myself lonely. I keep holding myself from going out into the real world and interacting and maybe getting into a relationship. Even if I'm scared or whatever, I'll get into the relationship that's meant for me. But no, let me sit here and just fantasize, right?
Yeah.
And this fantasy world is going to get really crazy soon, Habibi, with all this metaverse stuff.
Oh, for sure.
It's going to get really disgusting where you might not see your friends anymore.
No.
It's like, hey, yo, where's she at, man? Haven't seen that dude like just 4 weeks now.
Yeah.
She'll just be in the room all by himself.
Yeah.
Goggles on.
I'm walking
Big
outside.
ass 3D screen.
Yeah.
And every time this guy makes it outside in the public, he's got this look on his face like, you know, he just finished a big hit or something, you know?
Yeah. Meta. I need the meta, please.
Yo, this shit is sad, bro.
I need my fix.
You know?
Yeah.
And like there's a report that came out. It was disgusting, my G. We got to link it in this video too.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to send that to you separately. But a OnlyFans in Australia, who was a former F1 racer,
Yeah.
went to her father. This girl at that point is making $25,000 or more on a weekly basis.
Damn.
Weekly basis, bro.
Yeah.
So on average, she's making $100,000 every month. She went to her father and she said, Dad, I'm sick of this. I'm done. You know, I want to get out. You know, her father, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what her father tells her? No, what are you doing? You crazy.
You're making all this money now.
You know, throwing the Australian accent there. You crazy, mate.
Yeah.
Just go in there and put them pictures up in, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just lost Australian. I got a really bad headache today. But you know what I mean? It's like, yo, that is the fall of society.
Yeah.
That a father in this age, knowing that his daughter is out there perverting herself online to millions of people for money,
Yeah.
and she comes to him in full acknowledgement that it's starting to bother her now,
Yeah.
right? And he tells her, no, keep going.
Yeah. You're like, you are a form of guidance. And then you're like, you know what? Honey, that's okay.
and
you're raking it in.
You know
so
what I mean?
Maybe do it for a little longer. You know, Dad needs help.
And you know
It
what?
almost, that's what it almost sounds like.
And Habibis,
You know?
there's some people right now they'll be watching this, and they're like, yeah, so what?
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah. Oh,
It's
of
her
course.
body.
Yeah.
It's her beauty. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I could do whatever I you know, she could do whatever she damn pleases.
Yeah.
That's everybody's world today. Let's do as we please, man.
Yeah. You're inviting the
Let's do
worst
as we
kinds of
please,
people
bro.
in the world to see you. And then when something happens, of course, like you'd be like, well, what are you saying? It's okay for these guys to attack me then? No, that's not the point. But you did invite them in a way. You let them into your personal life, although you're not inviting them to like a coffee date or something and they're in front of you. You're still inviting those eyes that clearly have little screws, some screws that are loose into your life. And then it's like, now that all your shit is online, do you expect them to just leave?
You know what I
You
mean?
know, you invited access to it, so don't get surprised when you have all these kind of wrong types of interactions with these people come your way. I just don't get it.
They're making the things about being human and being intimate and being real, you know, and alive. They're making it very transactional.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, bro. You make intimacy, love, and these things transactional,
Yeah.
you're killing yourself. You're going hybrid mode, really.
It's the devil's pie.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what. That's what D'Angelo was talking about.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Girls in the street selling them bodies in a slice on the devil's pie.
Yeah.
You know, all the lie.
Yeah, exactly.
Patrice O'Neal, where you at, man?
Yeah. Well, he'd
Rest
be
in
just
peace.
making fun of them, bro.
It's
Yeah.
it's a crazy world out there, bro. You know, and here's a 16, 17-year-old girl shaking her butt in front of the whole world. 70% of the audience are probably perverted men who have more than once sexually abused somebody, whether physically or like, you know.
Yeah.
So the long array of issues with this type of of behavior, and you know that mostly out there watching you are perverts who are twice your age, and the moms out there like
Yeah.
you know, getting in with the dance. It's like, yo, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
This
Yeah, supporting their daughter like as the background dancer.
like what? And the girl's out there like throwing her butt up in the air or whatever, and the mom's like, eh.
Yeah, if anything, it's just very insulting to the parent too. Like
It
'cause
is,
you can
but
see,
that's what I'm saying, yeah.
No, but like here's the thing: like there are those parents that are supportive, but then there's also those kids who are like they know their parent doesn't like that, and then they'll try to throw them in the video too, and then that's just looking at like the daughter or the son like, what the fuck
Yeah,
are you doing?
those
you know,
one- yeah,
like,
those
those
ones
ones
are
who
the-
are just like, don't include me in your shit.
Exactly.
You
Those
know?
are the ones that didn't blow up.
Yeah.
The ones that I'm talking about are the ones that are already at the top.
Yeah.
People are seeing them as a symbol and as somebody, oh, I should follow. I should follow this person, you know?
Yeah.
They're showing me the best of life. And
Yeah.
their moms is out there just, you know, and the father too, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm cool with my 17-year-old daughter wearing very explicit swimsuits
Yeah.
and out here, you know, making sexual, physical gestures to an audience of whom, like,
Yeah, they're shaking their ass like baboons, bro. It's a baboon in a swimsuit. That's what it is. The only difference is that your ass isn't red, but you're still a baboon. You know. You know. The only thing that's missing from the video is you throwing feces or ripping somebody's head off. But that's what it is, man. You know it's true. Yeah. It was a baboon with a phone. Yeah. You know, they're just like
super red and shit.
yeah. You know? It's like that super red, like firm hard ass that you see on baboons. It's like, yo. It's no different. Baboons are always showing it off. These girls are always just like, let me take a picture. You know, looking back at the mirror. There's like, oh no, just wanted to try on these new yoga pants. Yeah,
Oh, you killing me, though.
that's what you need to do. You need to do those super fakes.
Yeah,
Those, but just with girls and baboons, bro.
that's true. The super fakes with the little AI, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely monkey behavior,
Yeah.
though.
But baboons are cool, not them.
Bro, I follow a
Yeah,
baboon.
Baboons are just baboons. You know?
I'll follow them each day on the TikTok feed just to
Yeah.
see what they're doing, even though they're doing the same shit every hour of the day.
Yeah. But we're talking about real baboons. Right? Okay. I'm like, wait a second. Yeah.
Right? Oh man. Well, that's the thing, man. These social media platforms are turning us into animals.
Yeah.
We sat in the living room and watched animals be animals.
Yeah.
Like where animals
It's just
are
a
doing-
modern day animal. That's all.
right?
It is.
It's
Yeah.
when the animal's doing the animal thing, whether that be procreation
Yeah.
or, you know, holding down the fort and showing your violence to other males that are coming through to the block.
Yeah. Exactly.
Real animal gangster shit, you know?
Yeah.
But now real animal shit, you just go on TikTok.
Yeah. Just society is going to shit. That's what it is.
It is. But you go on those media platforms and like, oh, wait a minute, I'm not shaking my butt or throwing my ting in your face.
Yeah.
I'm actually here to talk about some important things. Boom. Community guideline violation. You're
Yeah.
blocked.
Oh yeah.
Now tell me the sense in that.
Yeah.
You seen all that shit
Yeah,
with
you
Rogan?
you get blocked for sharing an opinion, but then after with all the sexually explicit shit, it's like, no, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's like...
It gets us more clicks and more traction on the Instagram platform. You know?
Right.
So it's good. It's good
it's
for our
like,
numbers.
Stop bothering me
Yeah.
with all the Democrats and Republicans. Just come over here and have a look at my vaginal cavity.
Yeah.
It starts with this, and
Yeah.
this is what leads the way into the cavity. It's like, stop
Yeah.
talking about all the politics. Let me shake my butt in your face for a while and entertain you.
Yeah.
It's just, look what they did to Rogan, man.
Oh, that's
That's,
just
you know,
it's just so funny because
they're so vicious.
yeah, no, because what it
And
is, it's like,
lies.
oh, we couldn't get him for the this information because a lot of people
Like
aren't willing to listen to us anymore. Okay, let's go back and find something racist, you know.
right?
And then with the things that are racist, of course, like I'm not excusing what he said at all because a lot of the shit he said was pretty like, oh shit. Like he even said in that episode, the one specifically when he was talking about the Planet of the Apes and being in that neighborhood, like right after he said what he said, he was just like, yeah, what I said was pretty racist. You know, of course, like he acknowledged it, and of course, what he said, like he already knew at that moment it was wrong. But look at it in this way. It's just like it's context. You have to look at the entirety of it, and not only that, when you're talking for a long period of time, your brain just gets lazy and you just talk out of your ass in a way. You're just like, it just becomes mush, you know. And
That's
then it's
true.
Not, and it's not
Very
like
true.
yeah, you like at the beginning you're structured, you have a point to make, but then afterwards you got to think about it. It's a podcast, it's a conversation. You know, he's a comedian. Dumb shit is bound to happen when he says something. And like, you know, he did come out and apologize, and he even said, he's like, of course, it's never it's never okay for, you know, like someone like me, like a white person, to ever say this word. It's never right. It's never okay. But then in the context of me retelling a joke, you know, for the joke to run smoothly in just the recitation of it, you know, and to say that word as part of the joke, that's the reason why he said it. Which, of course, is still never excusable. But it's just like,
There was context.
yeah, there's context. If he's repeating a Richard Pryor joke, you know, and for it to just go like,
Pure.
yeah, pure, then he's just going to say it. And of course, for the people that know that he's saying it, oh yeah, that's how the joke is. So that's why I'm speaking it that way.
That's true.
Right? So, like, it's not like people are excusing what he said. A lot of his comedians that are of all different creeds, they're just like, yeah, we know Joe fucked up, but, you know, he's not a racist guy. He's a good guy. Like,
Yeah.
you guys are trying to lump him together because it's just like, well, he's spreading all this COVID vaccine lies. It's like, they're not lies. He's inviting people who are experts that have a different opinion of you. That's all it is. You know, and then people like to complain like, oh, you know, what is it? Well, you're not a researcher or scientist, and what you're spreading, this information, you guys call it research. No, just say it's your interest in, you know, spreading an opinion or something. It's like, yeah, but you say that and you use that as your argument, but then you're doing the same thing with the information that's given to you. You're not a researcher either, so why are you sharing it with me? You know, it's like you're a hypocrite in your own way to try to pin other people. You're a hypocrite yourself.
That's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Did you see that the compilation video of all the shit? Like,
Yeah, I did.
Ups?
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like if you splice everything
I
for
know.
what it is, it'll just look like that person is a piece of shit.
That's true.
In any context, like if
I haven't seen it yet, but
yeah, if somebody wasn't saying the N word and they were just saying something else, imagine if, like, say if they were making fun of gay people or whatever, you know, if they just took those little splices where all they did was like a gay joke and just put them together, it's just
I
like,
know.
oh yeah, this guy's a homophobe, clearly,
that's true.
you know, but then you don't know that if he was making fun of his gay friend that was there at that moment, and then moments later his friend was laughing at that joke too.
That's true. You know, isn't there a Simpsons episode where they do that?
What?
Something happened. They did an interview with Homer or something,
Yeah.
and they just cut up all the parts where he's talking, you know, where they wanted to basically make a cut, so they can make him look like a total animal.
Okay.
I gotta go back and
Oh,
find
is it the one where he ate the gummy bear? Like, it's when he went to the candy expo, and then after there was a babysitter for Bart.
Bro, I don't know how you dug that up in your brain, but good
And
one. And then they made him look like a pervert.
Yeah, they took all the clips. Yeah, that sweet can. No, Homer, don't hit on me. No. And then after, you see the kid just freeze frames, and it's like, everything that's happened in video is not a real enactment. You know? It's just, yeah.
We gotta pull that video up to show him. That's exactly what people did.
Yeah.
Whoever did this thing with Rogan.
Yeah, and the thing is, these
And it's
people
like,
who are
it goes
watching
back
it,
13 years or something.
exactly, and the thing is, the people that are watching it know that in any other situation, like the people that are like, yeah, he is super racist. Those people that are watching it know that in any other situation, say for or something that they support or believe in, if that was used against them the same way where something was spliced against somebody that they think is righteous, they would make that same argument. Well, clearly those clips were just spliced together, and this person was made to look like a bad person. Like, they would use that same argument that we are using. So you know damn well that person, like, this person had an initiative to just take him down. You know?
I know. It's true.
And, like, who are these people that are, like, these people were already, maybe, like, already thinking it for a long time of planning this, or they had a lot of time one day to just go through, his thousands of episodes.
Right?
You know?
No, that person was paid, my G.
Yeah.
Nobody will do this for free.
Yeah.
You understand? They found an editor somewhere, and they had a purpose.
Yeah. Oh,
they
of
just
course.
find the right person. They said, hey, here's X amount of money.
Yeah.
This is what your job is. You have to go through years of material, and we want you to very specifically pick those parts and, like you said, splice that shit up, put it together in one thing, make this guy look like a monster.
Yeah.
That's literally the... If they put their entire request on paper, the objective at the very top would literally be in one sentence. Make Joe Rogan look like a monster.
Yeah.
Or a racist prick, or whatever it is that they were, And that's exactly what happened. And it's crazy because look at the timing.
Oh, it's perfect time.
The timing of... They made him huge when they tried to kill him off in all his COVID conversations. And then he literally went up the scale in terms of popularity. And then they're like, okay, this is not working.
Well, that's the thing, because
This
he's too
turned out
much
for
of
his
a
advantage.
popular man.
Yeah.
He's too popular. That's the problem. Like, the fact that he's getting more attention than media now, as far as, like, TV.
Yeah.
So it's just like, how does that make sense? People are tuning into this guy more than us. Our views are down.
Hate it.
We got to take him down. That's all it is.
Yeah.
They like, media is full of lies.
I know.
They know they lie.
That's true.
But then when this guy is just like, oh, he's willing to, bring people on that are different of his own opinions, as well as just people from all walks of life, suddenly this guy's a bad person. It's like, well, why would he invite a right-wing extremist or this and that? It's like, well, how else would you try to understand someone? You know what I mean?
That's
you don't have to
true.
like that person, but, like, you got to try to at least understand their way of thinking to maybe either get them to change their mind or just have a conversation. It just doesn't make sense.
I know.
Like, I want them to, believe the same things I believe, but no, they don't get my time of day. They need to
Right.
change on their own. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
It doesn't at all.
Yeah.
I think call it a wrap for this one. UFC 271 is around the corner.
Yes, sir. It's a
Early
really good
prelims are about to
prelim
start.
card.
That's right.
Great prelim card. Great main card. It's going to be a banger.
It is. Who do you got on the top? Adesanya versus Whitaker.
Adesanya.
Fight number 2. Again.
Adesanya. Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm like, look, Whitaker, what, was he on a 3-1 run?
Yeah.
Or a 3-0 run?
A 3-0
since he
run
lost.
since he lost.
Yeah, so it'd be 3-1, but technically 3-0. Yeah. Great run, but the thing is, Adesanya, he's just too slick, man.
Yeah?
That's how I see it. Adesanya lost.
Movement-wise.
Movement-wise. Like, Adesanya lost because he went up,
It's a challenge.
But that's a challenge. This guy is just like, how could I test myself? But then for him to come back and just, beat Vittoria again,
Yep.
and then after still do his thing, it's like, can you really doubt the guy?
Yeah.
Unless Whitaker has come back with some sort of
We'll
different
see.
game, who knows?
I'll tell you what, though. I like Whitaker.
Oh, of course,
Whitaker's
me too.
simple guy. He's
Yo.
like us, computer dude, too,
Yeah, he's a great guy. This guy's funny. Like, you could find a compilation of on Instagram where it's just like, it's not what you expect hearing from Whitaker's mouth. Where this
Yeah.
guy's just like, he's that quiet guy, but then he's just funny.
Yeah.
He says
100%.
that wild stuff, So
I know.
yeah, like, it's not to say that I have a problem with Whitaker.
No,
I think,
no.
Yeah, this guy's a
For
champion
sure.
in his own right.
For
you know?
sure. Exactly.
But it's just
Don't
like,
forget, he beat Romero twice.
yeah,
One of them.
the first one,
He got beat.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
yeah. Oh, I do too. I believe the same thing.
Oh, yeah. He got his eyes
Yeah, it
beat.
was clear.
Hand it to him.
Yeah,
But second time, he stood in there.
yeah.
With a guy who everybody declared a monster.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. So if he was able to do the second time a lot better with Romero, maybe it might be the same thing with Asanya. You never know.
Exactly.
Anything goes in a fight.
There you go.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in with us. Holla at us and stick with us.
Yeah.
Please support the channel. Subscribe. Hit the notification button. We're trying to get a little busy and bring more content and do the thing. So,
And another thing to add, Is there any discussions or topics that you guys would like us to talk about?
We're trying to,
Or what opinions do you have?
we're trying to gauge our way to get a flow, and it'll happen naturally. I think it happens with any new content creators when they open their channel.
Yeah.
But one thing we know for sure is that we put our 100% out there in terms of what our opinion is.
Yeah.
So obviously today our society is going through a complexity of issues, but we come and we talk about things that affect us, people our age, but again, everything that's going on. So we're finding our comfort, and as soon as we get this guy really comfortable too,
Yeah.
you guys are gonna be in a stomach ache, just like you just saw it today with that baboon.
Baboon with a big bright red book.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace, guys.